So it's time for me to do a collection update video. I've spent the last probably three or 4 weeks rearranging everything, and I bought a whole bunch of U-bolts. These things, you see those things there, and adjusted the shelves on a whole bunch of my detolfs to make more room for stuff. And I went to IKEA to get a new detolf because I figured I could squeeze one more in, and one detolf turned into 4, so I managed to squeeze 4 detolfs in. So I'll just start. This is my basement. This is my main display area, and this is the centerpiece that I have right now down here. These are the Iron Studios Civil War pieces. I've got all of them except for I'm missing the Black Panther. So I don't think I'll ever get them because I don't want to spend secondary prices on him. He's going for quite a bit, and I'm pretty happy with these guys. These statues are great. I love Iron Studio statues. So there's these guys, and over here I've got some of my Lord of the Rings down here. I've got most of them upstairs. I've got kind of a display room that's, you know, about 80% Lord of the Rings, but I don't have room for these guys in there. And I've got these busts here, and a bunch of Hot Toys down here. I like this unit. IKEA doesn't sell it anymore, but I took the middle shelf out, and it's really nice. It makes a nice display case. It would look good with statues in there too, but I can't even remember what it's called. Anyway, so starting over here, here's my War Machine with a couple of Hot Toys, and the Mark 1 with the Hot Toys Mark 1. And over here I've got the Loki premium format with a couple of the Hot Toys, Loki and Thor, and the Thor premium format figure. I think this was a premium format because way back in the day they'd call it a premium format if it was quarter scale and had material, and this one does, so don't think it was a comic hit. Movie Thor premium format here, and again another Hot Toys figure, and the War Machine Mark 1, and more Hot Toys. And I've got a bunch of my Hot Toys figures here, and more here, and here. This part mostly Marvel. I tried to organize my stuff somewhat, but it's really hard for me just to get, you know, groups together, like all my Star Wars together and stuff like that. These guys, I'm gonna try to move kind of quickly because I have a lot to cover here. These guys, my Mark 6, I think. I can't remember if this was a premium format or a maquette when it was released. I think it might have been a maquette. Tomb Raider Comic-Cat. And I finally got my Superman in a detolf. I thought I had Batman and Superman on the floor, and I was convinced that it was the Batman that fit in a detolf, so I must have tried for like 20 minutes to get the Batman in. I couldn't figure it out, but I knew one of them fit and the other one didn't, but I had it wrong. So a couple Captain Americas premium format movie, and Bucky from the comics premium format, the Sideshow Venom, and Spider-Man, a couple Spider-Mans here. Just try to stand back. And up here I have Leonidas, Star Wars, can't remember his name, what is it? I can't believe I can't remember it. My favorite light up anyway. Atticus Grievous. The Scout Trooper premium format. I don't know if this is Mark 43 or what this is. One of my many Iron Mans, and very underrated Rocket and Groot from the comics. Absolutely love this. Displays beautifully. And I'll just capture this wall here. My Predator biomass and some of my Lord of the Rings wall hanging stuff. I have the Balrog. I've only got 2 payments left on it. But I'm pretty sure by the time I say, okay, send it to me, like I'll pay it off and I'll say send it to me, Weta will come back and say, oh, we oversold and we don't have any, because they do that all the time, and I'm probably the last person that is still paying for it, so I don't have a lot of hope that I'll get it. My only Prime 1 piece from Independence Day, absolutely love it. I think this is from the second Independence Day movie, but it's good enough. It looks like the alien from the first one. And Prometheus, I love that movie. There's the engineer. ARH Medusa with the Predator gun back there. And the Sideshow Predalien bust. It's an old piece. Had it for a long time. It's beautiful and huge. And this weapon I have is going to go on the wall. I'm just waiting for a couple other things. I have the Giger Spell One wall mount as well, the fine art piece from Sideshow that they released so long ago, edition size of 666 or something. That needs to go on the wall as well, so it's still in the box. I've never unpackaged it. I've taken a peek at it, but some of my Marvel pieces up there, and She-Hulk, one of my favorite female premium formats. Just amazing. Vampirella, and the best in my opinion, Black Cat statue, Iron Man Comiquette, and just some randoms in there. I still like this X23. I like it better than the new premium format. So I didn't get the premium format. I actually am not buying much statue-wise unless it's Lord of the Rings Weta. They're just too expensive. And I'm happy with what I have, so I wouldn't mind picking up the new Rogue, but I don't know. I don't think I'll get it. It's too much. Like there's so many of them, 2,000 regulars, I think. I don't know if she'll be cheaper or more expensive for the regular down the road. I know the exclusive will be more. But stuff there. Deadpool, just a fantastic premium format. I have the exclusive, but I like this display better. Underrated. The base is phenomenal when you see it in person. It's wonderful. Hulk. So I had a few disasters while I was moving everything around, because I moved so many statues over the last couple weeks that it was bound to happen. That's why I don't like moving stuff around. It's Gladiator Hulk. So yeah, I freaking dropped my Silver Surfer. So I was just left there standing there holding the Surfer, and the rest of it was in a million pieces on the floor. So I must have done something like I was tired and I grabbed it by the body, and you know how these things are in a million pieces. So yeah, it just the whole base and everything fell. You can see the break there, which I haven't tried to tackle yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, if I'm going to get some of that AB part A's or whatever it's called, epoxy, and try to fix it and get it smooth enough. But matching the paint is going to be a bitch. But and then yeah, the base, and these things on the back fell off, like, you know, it's just, I couldn't believe it, like those things on the back. But anyway, that was my worst disaster. I might as well have taken like 1,000, 1,200 Canadian and just lit it on fire, like really. Here's my Batman premium format, and this guy, I'd love to find a place for him, but he's so big, like, just such a space hog. Him and Gladiator Hulk, I would love to get them up displayed somewhere, but I don't know where. So my Star Wars premium formats, and so Anakin with that new Hot Toys Dark Anakin is fantastic. Stuff here, getting tired of talking. This was my favorite Vader for a long time, but I got the Iron Studios Vader, so that one is now my favorite. But this one's awesome, like base lights up. And I still have the old ones of these. I didn't end up getting the new ones. Got these guys, and these guys here. Leia and Boba Fett, and I have this Mythos. I've got all the Mythos pieces. They're just kind of scattered around throughout my collection. And Darth Talon, I bought her when she first came out. She was like $250, I think. I ordered the exclusive from Sideshow. I liked her originally because I like Therese Nielsen artwork, because I collect a lot of Magic the Gathering original art as well. I collect a lot of things, but this was a piece of artwork by Therese Nielsen, and so that's why I ordered it, is I love the artwork. And the cape, the first time they showed it, I swear it had some symbol on the back. I just love the symbol, and I was pissed off when she released and they didn't have the symbol on the back. But anyways, long story short, I'm really glad I have her now, because I don't think I need to tell you why. Some more Star Wars pieces, and more underrated, beautiful premium format piece. This Rey and BB-8 is fantastic, and these guys hanging out down here. Vader premium format, and Mythos Darth Maul. This Yoda's great. I just got him. Couldn't pass him up. He's too awesome. Just the perfect size and beautiful sculpt and great materials. And go down here. And these ladies here. Hellboy. Along with the Hellboy Hot Toys figures. Some Terminator Hot Toys figures. Indiana Jones premium formats. Oh, and whoops, couple of Hot Toys there, and Avatar. It's hard for me to get around here. And Raiders pieces, and these, I'd like to sell these actually. Vampirellas. I actually have a lot I'd like to sell, probably like a third of my collection, but finding the boxes is kind of a nightmare. So Hot Toys Dark Knight. This original Sideshow Blackbeard, and my phone doesn't want to focus for some reason. There we go. And hiding way down here is, I gotta get her somewhere else. And the Star Wars piece, Black Widow. And up here, sorry it's so bright, Predator, Skull, and Terminator Endo. Some pieces here that I don't really know what to do with. A lot of these I like to box up with. That World of Warcraft piece, I love it though. Yeah, a lot of these I like to sell. I have two of that guy, the Lord of the Rings piece, that's why it's there. This one I'm going to box up. I want to box up, sell. These Enterprises I put together myself. They light up. A lot of them have signatures. I got them signed at certain cons and stuff. This and Hot Toys DeLorean, beautiful. And I think I showed everything over there. This old Hellboy bust. That is the clean, the true clean Endo from Sideshow. No nail polish remover, nothing like that going on. It's got a nice rainbow effect, which probably isn't showing up on my phone. But this Hellboy, love this. And this T700 and I think Ash, and the life-size Yoda bust, and Pops. Who doesn't have Pops? I try to stay away from them because you could go down like a really dark road, especially as collectors. But yeah, I have some Guardian Pops and stuff. And this guy was just at Home Depot. I just couldn't walk. I could not pass this guy up. Check this out. Yeah, really creepy. Can't wait to show my dog. His eyes are glowing, not that you can tell, but yeah, I love Halloween. I go shopping Halloween time for all year stuff for my house, so I think I got everything in here. So with the addition of these 4 new detolfs, I built myself another room, which I'm actually kind of enjoying. My sister always wanted me to do this, and I never did while she was alive. It's kind of too bad that she doesn't get to see this. So yeah, I have like this little TV room in here. So here is my mind's starting to go. Queen, alien face hugger, 1/1 scale. The Chronicle Collectibles Horus. This was an edition size of 50, but they, according to Paul Francis, when he told me they only ended up making 40 of these worldwide. So I have this guy that contacts me once every few months to see if I'm ready to sell it yet. But no, there's like one on eBay for 14,000 US the last time I looked. So I think that one's gonna sit on eBay for quite a while. Yeah, it's pretty rare. It's beautiful though. So up here, I got my Predator bust. I didn't get the wolf because it's PVC and I don't want that crap in my collection. Even though it looks okay, I think maybe it matters to me what things are made out of. I guess I'm just old school and should change with the times or whatever. But some more of my Mythos pieces and a half-scale Endo up there. Some of my Darkness busts. Diablo, and the Prize Conan piece, Spider-Man, Comic Cat, Wonder Woman, my Anubis Chronicle Collectibles bust. I think the edition size on this one's 200, I think. The eyes light up on these too. They're like some of my very favorite things ever. Puss in Boots. This guy I haven't found a spot for yet. Sweeney Todd figure, Rocket Raccoon, and just a Star Wars life-size piece. And over here, okay, Miss Marvel, and Dark Phoenix, the Fathom piece, along with Soulfire Grace from C.S. Moore. This is beautiful. I have an artist proof one too that is still new in the box. Love that. Death, Court of the Dead premium format. My only real customs before I even knew what customs were really, from the art department, Tomb Raider and Celine. My Kiss figures, whenever somebody comes in to see my collection, this is what they always get excited about, probably because most people don't know what most of the stuff is, but they recognize these guys. Black Cat, and Court of the Dead, and a Hot Toys Maleficent figure, and Darkness. My sister bought this for me a long time ago. Love this. The chair sparkles. It's so great. Like, I'm getting a lot of reflection from the light behind me here. So, that figure and some, trying to step back here. Some of my Hot Toys Pirates and this premium format from Sideshow. And another Jack Sparrow, Leonidas, and Perseus. Old bust from Legend, and Mystique, and the Samaritan from Hellboy. Finally, I have all my Buffy stuff together off the floor in a cabinet all together. Spike. I don't have Willow. Everybody always says that, points it out, but I missed out on the exclusive of Willow, and I had to have the exclusive in order to have her. So, and like I said, I'm not a fan of chasing stuff on the secondary market because I don't want to. I'm too cheap. Long story short, I'm just too cheap for it. These guys. Did I show these already? This is a Sideshow original Vlad the Impaler. Comes with another head. Right now I've got them displayed with the vampire head. Nobody ever notices that I've got like vampire and vampire killers surrounding this guy, and nobody's ever mentioned it. Maybe because they never make it this far in my videos, I don't know. But I've got Blade and Abigail, I think, from the Blade movie, and Hellboy. And quickly over here, I have the Thanos exclusive. I actually sat online the day that this went up for pre-order and waited and grabbed one because he sold out really fast. And Emperor and Crow, T600, Queen Alien. I'm not going to get the new one because I have this one. Iron Studios Vader. What an amazing Vader statue this is. It's just so incredible. I just love it. And the light up is really nice on it. And I love that it's a Hoth seed. And Empire Strikes Back. There's just no going wrong with this piece for me. Rogue and Tomb Raider. And I have two of these. Can't remember her name from Star Wars. And Prince of Persia, I think. And a concept Pred Alien piece from Sideshow. And Gambit's Tomb Raider piece. And Scarlet Witch. I love this comiquette. It's really nice. Base is huge. But this is beautiful, like paint, beautiful paint job, beautiful face on her. It's really nice. Over here's my alien stuff. Try to go through this quickly. Oh, it's hard to open these. Maybe if I shut this light off, it might help. Or not. Do I still have the light on my phone? Yes. No, that didn't help. Bear with me here. So some aliens pieces, alien and predator pieces here. Finally got this blood predator, I think that's who he is, in a cabinet. And predator on horse, one of my favorites. But I need to find another spot for him because he's just not being shown off properly at this angle. That I had to get him in to squish him in there. And these guys here. And more aliens and predator stuff. Syl, which I love. I think I've said that in every video. I'd like to get that alien piece on the wall. It's supposed to be wall mounted. And some of the original alien pieces from Sideshow way back in the day. Ripley, so glad they finally released her. I have the power loader too, which I have to needs my attention. It's no damage on it. I just need to get it out, dust it off, and hook up wires and stuff. So I think I've covered everything in this room. So now into this room. It's my basement, my bedroom in the basement. When I want to get away from my cats, most people say kids, I say cats. To have some peace and quiet, come in here and watch movies. So it's kind of an overflow room. It kind of is, kind of isn't. So some stuff up there. I've got 1/6 scale stuff up here. Some of my favorite stuff is up here. And this here. And Galactus. There. And Star Trek. Scotty fell over. That must have just happened. Let me see if I can stand him up here while I'm here. So yeah, I'll pose him later. But that Enterprise I have in the back there, I put together, lights up, and I got William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy signed the base on that. But you can't see it. Can you see it? Kinda. You get the idea. And Guardians figures, awesome. Star Wars. Whew. Star Wars. Maybe I should stop saying Star Wars until I move on to something different. I just did a collection video of my Hot Toys stuff only in 1/6, so I feel like I've just shown everybody this stuff. Feel like I've just blabbed about all this stuff. These guys here. Temporary home for this until I box it up. Terminator pieces. More Terminator pieces. Still needs a home. He's still on the floor. Wolf, Super Predator. I can't remember what Predator skull this is. The Sideshow Jabba the Hutt 1/6 scale lineup. Not getting the new one. If they just release Jabba by himself, I might. Just want to show these a little better because some of my favorites. My very favorites. And spin around, I showed the Batmobile, right? My 1/6 scale Batmobile. And I'll just pan here. Just a bunch of random stuff up here. I'll show that. And some older stuff up here. And I'll try to just stand back and show this stuff here so that I can move along a little quicker. Rocket and Groot. I just love it. I seem to love all the stuff all the time that isn't extremely popular. There's a rare one from Gentle Giant. Love that crow figure. And some of my Comiquettes down there. And Keaton Batman. And a Court of the Dead piece. Oh, and I've got her over here, I think. Oh, and I have Rocket, my life-size NECA Rocket. I love this. Love him. I'd like a half-scale, decent movie statue of Rocket. Something affordable. But, okay, that's this room here. So now I'll pause this and go upstairs for my Lord of the Rings and some alien stuff. Almost forgot this guy. A Scar premium format and a couple of Hobbit weapons. And I collect a lot of things, and well, these are not showing up. Look at these that I just got. I wish these would show up. They're so awesome. There we go. For my kitchen, because I don't cook. So yeah, I'd like to get a little shelf and just go pick up a few more of these, because they have a whole bunch of different kinds, and just have a little shelf that displays these in the kitchen. And I have my kitchen all lined with gargoyles. So you can see the theme that my kitchen's going in. Still have my 1/1 Predator, or Terminator. Let me see if I can get a light on this. Still have this guy as I'm passing by. Just thought I'd grab him. My 1/1, the original endo that Sideshow did. Huge, almost 7 feet, beautiful, and my Dracula plaque in the background there. And this is just an idea of what my living room is like. I have a lot of fantasy stuff up here, like all my fantasy stuff. You can see I have 1/4 of the Dead piece up here. So, okay, here's the room where everything started. This is where it all started. This was supposed to be the only room that I had a collection in. So this is my Lord of the Rings turned into an overflow room. Because I've been working on it a lot to try to get stuff off the floor, and I've succeeded. I put this guy up high, but it just didn't look good at all. Like you couldn't see the statue; it just looked like a big elk or something. So I decided to put him back on the floor, and I'll spin him around later. I just kind of been actively working in here, still arranging shelves and stuff. So I will start in here. The plan right now, you see that stuff on the back. I'm gonna get some like black cloth so that you don't see the boxes that all that stuff is standing on. So there's a bunch of my Lord of the Rings. And spin over here.